Alright, well, what is up, my friends? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are on the eve of Pro Tour Guilds of Ravnica. Super exciting. Probably the most excited I've been to see a Pro Tour for a bit. Sup, Lunderbolt. Thanks to sub. Appreciate that. Welcome. And we got my Pro Tour predictions article going up on CoolStuffInc.com in about an hour, which is cool. And we're playing some Standard today. We're going to start off with an update to my red-black mid-range deck that I 5-0'd with a while back. And then we're going to play some decks that I wrote about in my article as far as predictions go. And then we're going to end the stream with some Nicole and I playing some Tron. So, for now, we're going to start with this deck, though. This is an update to the list I played earlier in stream. It spawned off of the Trogar Thud deck. And Trogar and Thud were really, really bad. But the mid-range cards seem pretty sweet, actually. Playing, what's up, Ken? Thanks for the resub. Just sort of a mid-range game based around a lot of the good black cards we usually see. Chupacabra and Vraska Contempt, Midnight Reaper. Mixed in with the red cards, Rekindling Phoenix and Siege Gang Commander and Lava Coil, which are all really, really good. And then a little bit of a tokeny theme as well with Goblin Instigator and Dusk Legion Zealot, paired up with our 4 copies of Plaguecrafter. This card's pretty sweet. So, also has Angrath the Flame Chain. This card's also pretty sweet. So, a lot of good synergy here with Plaguecrafter. We can steal a creature and then sacrifice to Plaguecrafter. A lot of cool little synergies here. Just like a solid mid-range deck with some cool synergies. Good sideboard too. We get Duresses. We get Deadeye Tracker. This card's pretty good against the Drake decks, against the green-black decks. Underplayed card in my opinion. Direfleet Daredevil, really good against the Drake decks. And some extra Moment of Cravings for mono red and aggressive decks. Extra Contempts for big stuff. Golden Demise for white weenie. You know, all the usual stuff. Let's jump in. We're battling right now. Where are we going here? Tournament practice. Nicole was playing a game of Tron this morning before I got down to the computer. In the tournament practice room. Constructed leagues. What did Nicole do? Nicole's breaking stuff. Put your Jim D excuse me's in chat, please, because Nicole's breaking things. Alright. Let's go. Black, red, mid-range. Siege Gang Commander and Angrath, the most metal pirate of all time. Alright. How's it going, everyone? What's up, Ryan? Our new sub is Lunderbolt James from the UK. Sweet. Playing since Eldritch Moon. Favorite card is Brutaclad Telcor Engineer. I have no idea what that is. Favorite deck is Titan Shift. Puppy named Karn because it has to be. I like it. Yes, the Frenzy list will be going up on YouTube eventually. I always stagger my YouTube stuff, so it'll go up. It'll go up. We need them blood grips. Cinder Barrens MVP. Listen, you gotta cast your spells, alright? I mean, you know, we don't have a lot of 1-mana plays. We have a lot of 2-mana plays also. So a tap land on 1 or a tap land on 3 really isn't that bad. So Angrath has an amazing quote from the Magic story. Ship it. Baneslayer asks, am I considering grinding Moto for Pro Tour qualifications now that I'm not with Star City? I'm still playing Star City events. Still playing the SG Tour. I'm just not writing for Star City anymore. So, still playing SG Tour stuff. Super hyped for the Players' Champs next year. Turning Dawn!
Good morning, sexy.
That's what's up. Returning Dawn, good morning, my friend. Sounds good. War Boss is medium. I think the card's very good. I think it's just not a very good card in the format. Card could be in the sideboard for sure. Goblins are just a little underpowered. Black Red, so last season. Westminster, new sub. What's up, my friend? Have I tried Frenzy in this list? I have not. I think our curve is a little high for Frenzy, but the card's obviously good, so it could be a thing. Nice curve here. This is drawn out pretty well. You like the hair? We're just letting it go a while right now. I always hit this spot where like I kind of want to grow my hair out longer, and untap steam vents. I always want to kind of let it grow out, and then I usually hit this point, and I'm like, man, my hair is just a mess. Then I just cut it. All right, so untap steam vents. That's metal. I'm just gonna jam stuff. We have good things to cast on 4 and 5. They have an Essence Scatter or a Syncopate here. Whatever, just hit my Midnight Reaper. What deck wins the PT? My Pro Tour predictions article goes up in about an hour, so you'll find out. Yeah, this is Trogar minus Trogar, because Trogar is terrible. Alright, they're playing Jeskai Control, so this is fine for us. Reaper's very good here. We're somewhat wrath-proof, so we have really good threats in matchups like this. Now the question is, do we play our Phoenix or not? I think I'm going to hold here. I'm just going to play the Instigator. We're applying enough pressure right now. We're kind of immune to Deafening Clarion, and they had no play on turn 2 with the Steam Vents untapped, and now they have no play on turn 3 here. I think that Counterspell is very likely. So I'm very happy to just play Instigator and say go. Gonna play a land, I guess. Play around the old Syncopates. Yeah, Trogar and Thud are both awful. Nice Sinister Sabotage, opponent. We'll also be doing a giveaway later for a Cool Stuff Inc. $25 gift card. That'll be later today. Probably do that one with Nicole maybe at some point. We'll see. Now they tap mana. They play... What's a Drake? Okay. So... Resolving Phoenix, Resolving Siege Gang, or casting Contempt. They have 6 cards in hand. If I play Phoenix and they play Teferi, it's awful. I was going to Contempt this. We have the board right now. Free articles, coolstuffinc.com. We'll talk more about that later, I'm sure. Alright, so they're at 9. Again, if they want to cast Deafening Clarion or whatever, we'll draw 2 cards, which is great. This card's pretty sweet. Midnight Reaper. They shock again? Wow. Okay. I mean, they plus... So they kind of like have to have a removal spell here. Alright. They're at 7. I think we just attack them. 2 attacks to them kills them, whereas 2 attacks will kill Teferi, or they kill them and Teferi. So they have a Revitalize. Okay, that makes my attack a little worse, but and now we're gonna play Phoenix because Phoenix is more resilient to a sweeper than Siege Gang is. Also, Siege Gang can activate it next turn, so. They're at 6. We could definitely lose this game. They're untapping with the Teferi, so despite being reasonably ahead. Fortunately, Midnight Reaper does not trigger off tokens. It's only non-token creatures, but still good. Yeah, I mean we're playing around Wrath or Deafening Clarion pretty well here. And they are drawing cards. Obviously if they ship, we're gonna be scared to settle and play around that, which is annoying. So post board things get a little annoying, honestly. We could have double Deafening Clarion, that'd be annoying. They have Justice Strike for the Midnight Reaper. Okay. I mean, if they have a settle, and that's a bluff, that's a really good bluff. Just gonna throw it out there. Because we're swinging. Revitalize. Ugh. Well, now we're kind of in a tough spot because we like sort of have to cast Siege Gang Commander. And they just probably have a counterspell. And if we don't cast it and they tuck our Phoenix, we like kind of can't win anymore. This doesn't feel good. Obviously, if we drawn a threat in the last 2 turns, it would have been better, but... Yeah, double Revitalize makes things awkward, obviously. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I did not consider Revitalize. That's definitely a newer card in these decks. Didn't really consider that they can gain life. If I had attacked Teferi twice, Teferi would be dead. Probably be in a better spot. Now we're in big trouble to a lot of stuff. They can just tuck this and cast Clarion or whatever. We just don't have any spells in our hand, unfortunately. Ooh. Looks like they might have entered Brick City here, because they are flashing back an Insight. So, now I think you're just dead. They have 9 cards in hand, and I don't think they have any outs anymore. I guess they could untap and play Settle. That's fair. Well, no, they just die Siege Gang. It's Clarion or Bust, but now the Clarion just kills them with the Phoenix, so... Also want to note they're playing Revitalize and Cackling Drake in the same deck too. It's pretty funny. Alright, sweet. It's casual 11 cards in hand. We have 2 lands in our hand. NBD. Alright, so I think I want Tracker, Duress. These are the cards that I might want. Kaijin. Am I saying that right? New sub. What's up, my friend? Welcome. Alright, so Lava Coils go. Moment of Craving goes. A couple Plaguecrafters go. Chupacabra goes. Got a 1 Plaguecrafter, I guess. Plaguecrafter's not particularly good. We have 4 Contempt to answer Phoenixes, as well as any Dire Fleet, Daredevil spells. Yeah, we can Dire Fleet, Daredevil, an Opt, or a Revitalize, or a Rule Spell, or whatever, you know. It's better than Chupacabra is, you know. Boo, boo, doo, 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 doo. Happy with this. Our deck looks much better after sideboarding. Obviously, cards like Lava Coil and Moment of Craving are mostly dead against them. You know, Chupacabra, Plaguecrafter, and so on and so forth. Ooh, Bloodfast, keep. 25 lands a lot. This is a mid-range deck that needs to make all of its land drops. So, we got to play them lands. Alright, well, we're going to Bloodfast on 2 and hope it resolves. Right? Definitely play it on 2. Yeah, I gotta play it on 2. No Syncopate, please. Alright. Would I rather play an Instigator or draw some cards? I'd be playing Instigator here. Card like this is surprisingly good against control decks because it forces them to have a sweeper. They can't just like 1-for-1 it. And them using a premium counterspell on our crappy 2-drop is ideal. The Plague thing also just isn't a creature. It's just a bad removal spell. So I'd much rather just have 4 Contempts in my deck. Okay, this is fun. I guess we'll draw first. I guess we could have left Contempt up, but this is fun. Could draw Duress also, so a little from column A, a little from column B. It might have been better just to go. There aren't many 2-mana cards I want to play there, so. Goblin Instigator is terrifying. Alright, so they have the fairy, we Contempt it. It's fine. Would have been better to have the mana up. That was probably a mistake. The problem is that they have a 2-mana counterspell for my Contempt. We're in a bit of trouble, so I definitely made a mistake there by main facing the Bloodfast. It has to be like actual negate. Alright, so they got a 2-for-1 out of it, but we have Bloodfast going, so we also have a ton of gas. Revitalize. Revitalize is cute. I like this card. Raise your hand in chat if you remember the card Renewed Faith. Lyra Dawnbringer. That's a little troublesome. Old School, Astral Slide. Alright, so I mean, we're just going to block here. If they have a kill spell for the egg, it's fine. Our life total is obviously relevant with the Bloodfast in play, so. They have 4 cards, we have tons of gas. Hello. Nice. Guess who's back? Okay. It's true. Renewed Faith was in Standard recently. I played it in the Drakehaven deck. Okay. I want to Contempt this Lyra. We'll probably do it on their upkeep. I'll probably play a Midnight Reaper this turn also. Thoughts on Twilight Prophet? I do like that card. I don't know if it's better than the other 4-drops. I do like that card. I think Twilight Prophet's a pretty sweet Magic card. But I think that 4 toughness is more vulnerable than 5 in this format. So, and they are really greedy with these sabotages. Perhaps they feel like they can't win a long game as I have Bloodfast. So they're just willing to just fire off whenever they can. Alright, so we're going to upkeep his Contempt. Never mind. We're going to cast it after they draw these 2 cards. This is ideal. Feeling pretty good here. Yep, they boarded in Lyra. Pretty common. Yeah, Direfleet Daredevil for Revitalize or Insight's pretty cool. For Opt is cool. Yeah, the 4-drop slot is very competitive. You got to have my Contempts. You know. Alright. At this point, we were just slamming threats over and over again because we just have tons of great threats. 4 and 3. Let's play a Dusk Legion Zealot.
Welcome aboard.
See if we can draw land so we can go Phoenix and Bloodfast. Midnight Reaper? That's also pretty cool. I'm going to cast that. Let's leave up our Bloodfast activation. Syncopate for 3. You got it. And actually, I'm just going to draw a card now and try to make a land drop. Cool. Alright, looking great. This game looks great. Still have all these Siege Gang commanders. Do need to be aware of the card Expansion Explosion. I don't want to get fireballed out of the game, but you know that's they can do it for 4 right now, and we're at 15. So Pro Tour starts tomorrow. Flashback Insight, sure.
Hi.
I mean, this is the only matchup where Banefire would be preferable to Siege Gang, and every other matchup, Siege Gang is much, much better. So, alright, I'm pretty happy to play Phoenix Tracker here. Phoenix Tracker and leave up a... I need to draw a card, actually. Let's draw a card first. Explosion for 9. I mean, yeah, sure, theoretically. Phoenix is immune to... I'm not sure about their announcements. And the Player of the Year playoff starts at 3 p.m. Wow. Go Seth Manfield. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. I may decline to draw end step. We'll see what they do. You know, revitalize again. Our board's pretty good. Sure. Alright, so they can Explosion for 6 and 7 theoretically, which is 13. That's actually exactly 13. 4, 8. When's the giveaway happening? Later in the stream. Stay tuned and find out. I'm going to draw. If they actually have double Expansion Explosion and a land, then we actually are going to die. So maybe Bloodfast has definitely gotten a lot worse than it was in the old formats. Something that needs to be considered. What's our prediction for the Pro Tour metagame? Funny you ask. My article goes up on that literally in about 20 or 40 minutes on coolstuffinc.com. Okay. They have 3 cards in hand. 4, 3. Siege Gang. Maybe the ship. Well, Banefire's not a problem. I mean, but the explosions are. No one's bringing in Banefire against us. Just gonna attack. I'm just gonna cast everything, I think. If they have a sweeper, both Phoenixes live anyways, and we should have tons more gas. We'll just keep casting stuff and try and kill them. It's an embarrassment of riches. And if they have like double Deafening Clarion to kill all this stuff, we just have 2 more Siege Gangs in our hand, so whatever. Sweet. Okay, so we saw that Bloodfast can be a little scary against Jeskai, so we may want to consider other options, but that was pretty good so far. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. Sort by rarity, spread that out a little bit. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Jim Davis. We're playing some Standard. We're getting hyped for the Pro Tour because Standard's pretty awesome, and it's pretty exciting. See what's going to happen. It's fun having a fun Standard format. I think Azor's Gateway is bad. I think it is a bad Magic card. Karn, there's no artifacts in this deck. I don't think that Karn does better things than the cards in this deck already. Giveaway later, yep. Giving away later. Raise your hand if you're hyped for the Pro Tour. Because I agree. It's going to be exciting. Yes, Angrath plus Plaguecrafter, dope. We're not playing Elders Reborn. I had one of the sideboard. The card is very good. It could definitely be in the deck. We already have 6 5-drops. So, we're playing against Eric Smith. This hand is great for our opponents playing creatures. If not, it's still good. And he mulligans to 5. Glorybringer. Oh, I did forget Glorybringer. And Chandra, Torch of Defiance. What am I thinking? Memorial to Folly. Ah, I forgot a Braid too. Man, a Braid be so good against all those Azor's Gateways and treasure maps and stuff. Dusk Legion Zealot. Goblin Electromancer. Nice. Nice Plaguecrafter. Upgrade. Shot a course. Chandra Torch of Defiance? Nope. Alright, looking pretty good here so far. Discovery. Alright, so kind of a waste of turn there as far as mana goes. That's okay. Rekindling Phoenix. I think we're going to Angrath this turn. Shock my Plaguecrafter. Rude. I think that they're kind of a critical mass deck, so hitting their hand early is pretty good. Just obviously also resolving a Planeswalker on a stable board is pretty dope, so... Feeling pretty good here. What a radical idea they've had. Angrath Metal. Discard an Arclight Phoenix. Cute. Adorable. We're going to play a Phoenix of our own. So I'd rather play Siege Gang with mana up for it, so... How was Experimental Frenzy Affinity? The video goes up in a few days. Alright, Goblin Electromancer. Flashback Radical Idea. Opt? Are they going to do it? Wow. I mean, even if they brought it back, we're just going to steal their Electromancer, Contempt their thingy, and just destroy them. So, that game was close. Opponent mulligan to 5. We drew very well. Alright, we're going to cut the Bloodfast. We're going to want Contempts, Daredevils, and Deadeye Trackers, I think. We can cut the Moment... We can cut the Plaguecraft. This card seems pretty bad, this matchup, actually. Cut the Plaguecrafters. I don't think we need Midnight Reaper, either. We can maybe cut like a Goblin Instigator too. It's not particularly great. We have a lot of good graveyard hate and a lot of good removal. I think it's going to be very, very hard for our opponent to beat us. I think we're just like, we're rolled up in all the right places here, it feels like. Yeah, I like this a lot. The Daredevil's kind of taking the Plaguecrafter slot. We can just flash back their 1 and 2 mana spells. Yeah, I like this. This deck feels great. I don't want Duress against this deck. Their threats, the spells aren't really the threats, you know? So let them spin their wheels and get back a Phoenix and just deal with the Phoenix. Well, the problem is if we steal the Drake, it counts the instant and sorceries in our graveyard. So it's not likely to be that big, you know, but this hand is worse. I'm going to keep, though. One thing you got to know about Eric Smith. Eric Smith's a dude from Jersey. He's a cool dude. Unluckiest person alive. Mulligans to 5 again. He also won an invitational, but I think maybe we can cut one of these Siege Gangs. I think maybe we have too many Siege Gangs. I like Siege Gang a lot, but he probably might just be a little too rolled up on them. Alright, this is a little awkward. Right, none of their cards are super important as far as Duress goes, so... Enigma Drake. They have not played any spells for us to copy. Alright, this is fun. Not a great hand here, but... Tormenting Voice, discarding Phoenix. Oh, Eric's a really cool dude, but he just complains on Twitter a lot about being unlucky, so he has a persona, we gotta keep it up, you know? Alright, well, they got back their Phoenix. Not bad. Not bad. I think we're just gonna Contempt here. I don't think they have counter spells, but we'll just let it rip. You can always Angrath and steal the Drake. Wow. Okay. Well, now we're dead. Alright, that was a good hand. We're going to board out one of these Siege Gangs. Just too many Siege Gangs. Alright. Alright. Staple Stroke, pretty good against us. That's a card. Definitely a card. Alright, so we're going to do, given that they actually have counter spells, I didn't really consider, maybe we want Duresses? I don't know. We're going to cut Siege Gang down by like 2, I think. And I think we still have 2 Moment of Craving for the early creatures. Maybe we do want Plaguecrafter. Yeah, I mean, we don't want to have too much early removal. We already have 6 early removal spells. We have 4 Lava Coil and 2 Moment of Craving, so, like, you know. On the draw, like, maybe we want another Moment or 2, but maybe we don't want Reaper either. We're kind of figuring things out on the fly here, you know. Maybe we want these Plaguecrafters back in. They only have so many creatures. Let's bring the... Like, we just want to trade 1 for 1 for the most part. You bring the 4th Instigator back in. Do 3 Plaguecrafter. Can we bring in... We'll play the full 4 and cut the Chupacabras because they're very vulnerable to Stroke and they don't even exile and their sorcery speeds that are clunky. Let's do that. Let's try and lower our curve a bit. I'll bring in a Moment of Craving too. So now we have 3 Moment, 4 Lava Coil, 4 Plaguecrafter, 4 Contempt. This seems better, and now we're less vulnerable to just Disdainful Stroke. This seems a lot better. We're learning. This is much better. Have some early plays. Dire Fleet is for, yeah, this matchup. It's against Mono Red. It's good against finding against control decks. It's a good card. Cinder Barrens, Snapkeep. Alright, do want to draw some spells now. We drew all of our big stuff last game. Now we have a lot of our little stuff. We want some big stuff too. Alright. Like Direfleet Daredevil to get back a Charter Course or a Discovery all feels awesome. I feel like what we're seeing in this match is kind of this deck in a nutshell. Either it has an insanely good draw, or it just plays like Charter Course on turn 2 and 3 and does nothing. Like spins his wheels, you know? Yep. Direfleet Daredevil, please. Alright, well, we got to draw some spells, that's for sure. Alright, so they could have a dive down here. No. Alright, cool. Go, little goblins, go! We got 1,000,000 lands, 3 lava coils, and 2 goblin-y boys. Alright, well, if I don't have spells, I probably have removal. Ooh, that's a spell. That's a spell. The question is, do I want to cast it? And if they have a fiery cannonade, that would be a dreadful thing for us, but I don't think they do.
Let the lava flow.
Let the lava flow! 6-month resub. What's up, llama? Please don't have a fiery cannonade. Double Phoenix in the bin. I mean, without cannonade, it doesn't matter what they do. They're just dead, right? Dive down? They found their dive down. I mean, just like really, really dead, right? We... 2-4 attack with everything. They're just dead. Yeah, block, block, block. Take 3, and then take 6 from the Siege Gang goblins. If they block the Siege Gang, we just sacrifice the Siege Gang and the unblocked and the blocked goblins. Honestly, this deck seems pretty sweet. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we just 2-ya. Siege Gang's so good. 2-ya. Yeah. Goblins. War Boss is fine. I don't think War Boss is great in this format. Alright. Deck sweet. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. It's true, this deck only gets better with the next set. Once you get that Blood Crypt. Article drops in a half an hour. Pro Tour predictions article. Are you excited, Burnsy? Of course I'm excited. Alright, that was me. That wasn't Burnsy. Burnsy can't talk. I'm sorry. I don't mean to mislead anybody. I don't have a talking gerbil.
It's garbage day. It's your garbage full.
What?
It's garbage day. It's your garbage full. Do you need me to
It's fun. I'm sorry, everyone. Stop being creepy.
I'm not being creepy.
Stop being creepy.
Why if I pop in to say hello, am I being creepy?
Because you're just always being creepy. See? Creepy.
Hi, everybody.
Opponent mulligans to 6. And we draw any land in our hand is great.
Any land?
Any land.
Any land.
Yeah, any land. I'd say any land.
Alright.
We have 24 draws.
You're on the draw. Keep.
You're on camera. You can't say keep.
Keep. Show me pajama salad.
Risky or no? Chat, what do you think? I'll do whatever chat says.
You do whatever chat. That's usually a good life decision there.
That's what I do here.
Do what chat says to do.
Or I'm covering for Burnsy so he doesn't get dissected.
What about Burnsy?
I was saying like, yeah, I'm Burnsy, I'm great. And then I was like, well, Burnsy actually can't talk. I'm just talking for him. But if Burnsy could talk, they're right. The government would just show up and like steal him and dissect him.
The government's coming?
Yeah.
To take Burnsy?
You watch the X-Files. They come for everyone.
I'm come for you.
I'm keeping.
Yay! In before Jim never draws a second land. I'm actually going to stay here and watch you not draw a second land, and then I'm going to leave.
We're going to draw a Dragonskull Summit, and I'm going to laugh in your face.
Alright, whatever.
Well, I do want to laugh in your face, but I guess I can't now, but...
I guess we're both wrong.
Yeah.
He's not a rat. He's a gerbil.
Cinder Barrens. Oh, now we're really cooking with gas. Let's get Dusk and Zealot. Try and draw a land here.
Bertie, come say hi to everybody.
Look at this. Look how good this hand is. God, I'm so good at Magic.
Everyone loves you. Right,
I'm so good.
Alright, so since Jim's won this match or whatever already.
Hi, Burnsy.
Everybody say hi to Burnsy. He's petrified. Burnsy, look. It's your favorite. It's the camera.
Burnsy loves the camera.
Burnsy does love the camera.
We play.
Say hi to all your fans out there, Burnsy.
We play crafting for days.
Burnsy has a lot of friends out there in Twitterland.
Yeah. Don't tell him about those. He'll have a heart attack.
No. He's a good Burnsy.
Burnsy. What's up, bud? Why do you always look so stressed out, man? Hey, relax.
One day.
You have the easiest life in the whole world,
Really,
right?
he does. Alright, peanuts for Burnsy. There you go, bud.
Alright, so this is fun. Walker gets a little bigger. It's fine. We have tons to grind with here, so...
There you go, bud.
Everyone's here for Burnsy. They love Burnsy.
Not in that corner. Ooh.
We attack. They're not going to block. We attack. If they block, we get to play on the Plaguecrafter. I'm just going to leave us back on defense. I'm just going to play the Dusk Legion Zealot and try and draw... We draw an untapped land. We can cast Instigator too, so...
And birds. Alright, I gotta go put out the garbage. Yay.
No.
Housework.
Yeah, still back on D. So now we can Contempt next turn. We have a nice board. Midnight Reaper. Alright, well, obviously don't want to give them cards, but our life total is kind of relevant. We could just jump and then Contempt the Reaper. It takes 7 here. We can Contempt Reaper next turn. We're also getting closer to finality range, too. I only have 2 cards in hand. I'm going to take this. I could also just chump. Yeah, maybe we'll just do that, actually. Maybe we'll just chump. We'll just, like, gain 4 life off a Goblin. We're not gaining a bunch back. We're gaining a few life back here and there. Alright, now we just ship. Alright, so now we get to make better trades. Kill this, leave back. We'll take the 3. And we get to Contempt. This is our play is like really obvious here. I'm not sure my opponent could have attacked better here. It's like really obvious we have Contempt. So that's fine. That's a good trade. Art, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Vraska. Okay. That's fine. So we just contempt the Vraska, and they have 0 cards in hand, and just keep playing. Alright, that grinds pretty well, so... Bloodfast? It's kind of cool. Trip skis. Yes, flavor fail. Vraska contempting Vraska. Alright. Now, we could Plaguecrafter this Wild Growth Walker, but it may be better to leave it around for a Carnage Tyrant, which we currently can't beat. And I think we're going to do that. I think we're just going to play Bloodfast Instigator here and attack. Also play Siege Gang.
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
I would like to kill this. I mean, this card is really good. This also makes Finality a problem because they can Wrath and keep this around. It's a tough spot. Could go a lot of different ways. They played Vraska, so by playing big Vraska, it makes it less likely that they have, like the more big Vraskas they play, the less Carnage Tyrants they play. So, and they're likely to have Finality if we go Siege Gang. Yeah, maybe let's play Plaguecrafter. Play the Instigator too. Sack the token because token's less valuable. Actually, no, I guess the Goblin's more valuable, so whatever.
Excellent. 10 points to Gryffindor.
Feeling pretty good so far. Where were those?
In the fridge.
I checked the fridge.
Under the butter.
Under the butter?
How could you miss this?
Where was the butter?
On the top shelf.
Why was the butter on top of the eggs? This is crazy. I made chicken parm last night. I couldn't find the eggs.
Made dinner last night.
Oh, you air quote me. That was a great dinner. I made a great chicken parm. It was fantastic.
He couldn't find the eggs. Just so you guys know, these are invisible. Nobody can see them. It's
I
cool.
can't see them.
It's one of those
Call the government. We have invisible eggs here.
The invisible
Dissect
eggs
the
and
invisible
birthday.
eggs. We have a talking gerbil. We have invisible eggs in this house.
I just figured I'd let you know.
All right, so they have no cards in it. They draw Finality. I guess they topped a card here. It was Fine Broker. All right, that's fun. Invisible eggs. Yeah, why is she just holding nothing? Just holding her hand. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Just these invisible eggs. Just don't really understand. Llanowar is going to the bin and Memorial to Folly. All right. Our opponent's trying to grind. They can't grind with us though. So we could just go kill, Bloodfest, and attack. Yeah, I like that. Just do that. Siege Gang's great. Siege Gang very, very good in this matchup, obviously.
Sugar and water.
So we're a little light on life, but yep, sure. You can get it back. We just keep battling. Do 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 do. Okay. Let's draw a card. Yeah, let's draw a card. Angrath, metal. Alright, Angrath's pretty metal. We could steal the Fine Broker and attack for 9. It doesn't really do anything though. So let's just play Angrath and plus it. If their hand is they got back their 1/3, so their hand is Explore Creature 1/3. This breaks that up nicely. Yep. So cool. All right, now we just chill. A Chupacabra. So they attack Angrath. They're attacking us? I think I block. Because I can just draw a card next turn and go to 2 before this thing flips. Yeah, I like blocking. Actually, I guess a block is damage with Chupacabra with a Siege Gang. But going to a 1 feels like, yeah, I'm gonna block. I'd rather have a draw off the Bloodfest. Yeah, Phoenix would be great. Another Angrath. And a Midnight Reaper. This card's a little scary right now. I'm not sure if we're super interested in that one. So now we can steal the Wild Growth Walker. And oh, I have Temple Angrath on the nut. What a great synergy I didn't even consider. We can steal the Fine Broker and just sacrifice it, and then steal the other guy and just go nuts. This is great. Our deck is awesome. Just tap sacrifice, right? Yeah. Keep a new one. Steal Wild Growth Walker also. And then I'm going to, yeah, play this. So I'm going to gain 4, right? Right. Well, then I have to do it before damage, otherwise I die to, or I can respond to the trigger. Yeah. Just make sure I don't die here. I play Reaper, I attack with everything, they block Siege Gang, damage happens, they take 4, Reaper trigger goes on a stack, and I sack the Fine Broker. Yeah, let's make sure our auto yields are off. We're good here. Right, so damage happens, trigger on a stack, sack Fine Broker, trigger on a stack, go to 1, draw, go to 5, go to 4, and Word the Nut, and then draw another card off the Reaper. Go to 3. Damn! This deck is dope! We're putting on a clinic here. Angrath Metal. Don't play Carnage Shire, please. Vivian Reed. Wild Growth Walker. Sure. Memorial to Folly. They're at 8. So they're like basically dead. They're at 6. Yeah. I mean, this is all fine. Yes, we can sack the Phoenix at some point on their turn and get it back and gain life. What do they hit here? Concede. Man, that was great. Okay. Looking for some grind here. Want these Deadeye Trackers for sure. And I think that's mostly it. I think we can take out the Moment of Cravings. These don't seem super necessary. I want more Contempts, actually, too. Maybe bring some Contempts in. And shave... I don't mind shaving a land, honestly. You can grind your matchups on the draw, like shaving a land, usually. Shave a swamp. That's 61. That's fine. I can buy shaving Instigator. Instigator's fine, just like a piece of the puzzle, kind of. No, I think Crafter's still good. For the most part, we're sacking a bad creature and they're sacking a good creature, so. Yeah, this is a keep. Sand is a little mana light, but. Llanowar Elfos. Okay. Tracker is better later in the game. Let's play tap land here. Detection Tower? No, I don't think so. Turn 2 Jade Light Ranger. Alright. It's pretty good. I guess we're probably just going to Lava Coil that. Gets to draw some lands. Ooh, Zealot. Maybe just play Zealot and try and draw land. Yeah. Okay, it's also fine if we draw land. Fine Broker? Jeez. That's not good for us. Arguel's not up yet. It'll be up shortly. They've been the Fine Broker? Wow. I guess I don't have another black yet. Land? Land. Okay. The problem is, like, they could Chupacabra this turn, which kind of stinks, because we would Plaguecrafter, they Chupacabra it, now they're really ahead on stuff.
Holy crap, dude.
But our other options are not very mana efficient. Yeah. Instigator better than Seeker Squire? I think so. Just plays well with Siege Gang, it's extra blockers, plays well with Midnight Marauder or whatever it is. They sacked a Jade Light Ranger. Interesting. Could mean there's a Carnage Tyrant in our future, or some sort of 5 or 6 drop. Alright, no Vivian, that's good. Ooh, boy. Triple Jade Light Ranger. They hit Memorial Branchwalker. Ulamog. Ulamog. Alright. Well, we are not drawing lands, unfortunately. Which is kind of a tilt. They have Carnage Tower next turn. We're just stone dead. They have Memorial and Branchwalker in hand. Excuse me. Alright. So we're a little behind the 8 ball here. Missed a few land drops. They had turn 1 lander off on the play. So, find finality? That's not good. Oh my god. I almost think I just trade with the Llanowar Elves. This is just return to just 2 target cards. So I just need mana to to survive, basically. If they find back Finebroker and Jade Light, it's insane, but I guess we can just try and find a land. We can exile 2 things, try and find a land, make some chump blocks. Alright. I'm not going to block. Alright, we need to explore a land here. Angrath in the graveyard. Okay, well, now we're just dead, I think, so. Alright. I mean, it's turn 5. We missed 2 land drops. They had a pretty good hand. We have most of the tools we need in our hand. We just can't really cast them. I did board a land out of a draw. I mean, this hand is much more aggressive than their average draw. So, it is what it is. Maybe Upkeep Explore was better, actually. Yeah, that's true. If I decide I want to explore. Alright, I'm still fine playing 24 lands in a grindy matchup. We have 4 Dust Legion Zealot, a Bloodfast. Two trackers. We're good. We're good. No worries. Don't be worried. Tilt. Alright. Cinder Barrens ahoy. Opponent mulligans also. That's good. Yeah, we're gonna top that. Just make our land drops here, you know? Alright, Lanner Elf is really, really good. Aside from being their best possible turn 1 play, it also makes our Plaguecrafter much worse, which is really annoying, but that's okay. Wild Growth Walk-in. Alright, I can buy that. Have I ever tilted at a tournament? I mean, define tilted. Yeah, no thuds allowed. This is Nilla. But yes, technically yes. Oof. Alright, that's not that bad. They get a card off of it. We get to kill it at pretty mana efficient rate. Whiff, whiff, whiff. Imagine a whiff. Man, Jade Light Ranger, obviously not a whiff. We have to kill the Vivian. We'll deal with the Walker in due time. Alright, so we get Siege Gang here, and they have Finality, it kinda sucks, but then we can just Plaguecrafter them, so it's not that bad. We can Siege Gang, and our goal is to Siege Gang into Plaguecrafter. We can have sacrifice a Goblin, we can try and shoot some things and make it so the Walker dies. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I've been tilted before. I think everyone's been tilted in a tournament. Playing Magic for 20 years, you know. Everybody's human, unfortunately. I would like you to find me a Magic player alive who was not tilted in a tournament. Alright, so there's Jade Light. Walker gets real big. Top card, Jade Light. That sucks. We really wanted them to hit a land there. So this would only have 2 toughness. But Another Siege Gang? Wow. Alright. Alright, I mean, we're just going to kill a lot of stuff and then Plaguecrafter next turn. This is fine. We have triple shot on the Siege Gang. We might actually... No, yeah, we'll just say go. We could, like, attack for 2, theoretically, but we don't want to do that. It's fine. I mean, part of your goal as a competitive Magic player is to not tilt, but, I mean, it's inevitable that you will tilt at some point. Alright, so we eat this thing before Explorer goes off. Chupacabra? Alright. New sub, Sky. What's up, my sub, Sky? What's your name? Where are you from? Welcome. Alright, they bin Chupacabra and they find Memorial to Folly, which is kind of annoying. Let's see what they do here. So, we can kill everything. Oh, is it 11 o'clock? We pause this regular scheduled stream to bring you guys CoolStuffInc.com. Not only the best place in the world to buy all of your card games, board games, miniatures, role-playing games, supplies, and more, but also home to my articles. Pro Tour, Guilds of Ravnica Predictions. For those who don't know, I've done this for every Pro Tour. Last 6 Pro Tours I've done these. A lot of fun. My Pro Tour predictions, there they are, right? Bam. Check them out. We'll be playing some of the decks that are in this article on stream today, and then we're doing a giveaway later as well. Post the link in chat. Damn. Prediction time. Alright. Let's see here. So, we can block... We could kill everything and leave them with just Wild Growth Walker. If they play another creature post-combat, that makes our Plaguecrafter bad. Or we could just, like, block, kill something, and just keep playing and just try and get it next turn. You have more Siege Gangs, too. It's not like it's, like, the end of the world. Like, block here and just kill Llanowar Elf. Or we just block, and kill the Jade Light. Or we just block, and then shoot. We shoot this goblin to the Llanowar Elf, and then shoot the actual Siege Gang to a Jade Light, and end up with an empty board with just a Walker. But I want to get more value to Plaguecrafter. This is fine. We're just going to do this. We're going to block... Oh, wait. Yeah, we're going to block, and double shoot the Jade Light Ranger. And ideally we'll draw... I mean, the thing is, we're actually... It's not ideal we draw a land next turn, but, like, drawing a land next turn is actually fine, because I can go Siege Gang and Sacrifice and kill this Llanowar Elf. So... They have Memorial, and they have 2 cards in hand. Okay. Land or spell. I was going to specify not one of these, but it's kind of frustrating. Blood Crypt, where art thou? Alright, well, if they have Finality, we're in a bit of trouble. But we'll still be at even parity for the most part, because we can just Plaguecrafter their Walker afterwards, but kind of stinky. Yeah, I suppose letting the one goblin last turn just deal its damage to the Jade Light rather than sacrificing it is technically better. Sure, it's fair. Alright, Fion, am I saying that right, Sky? From Ireland, I've been there. Platon's Ravnica, favorite card, Ghastly Flicker. They have Vraska, that's fine. Cool. So now we just kill a lot of things. We also just drew Contempt, which is good. They have one card in hand. Alright, yeah, we just Contempt here. Oh, just Finn? Okay. Thanks, Finn. Thanks, Sub. Appreciate that very, very much. I was at Ireland for Pro Tour Dublin. Ireland was great. I loved it there. Alright, yeah, just Contempt this. So there you go. Start picking off creatures with our goblins, and then set up Plaguecrafter. Yeah, Ireland was great. Food was great. Whiskey was great. Pro Tour was fun. Could have done better at the Pro Tour. Went 8-8, but you know, I brought a deck that couldn't beat Marty Vehicles at the Marty Vehicle Pro Tour. It wasn't a smart idea. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, it's still fine. That was my last Pro Tour. Pro Tour 8th Revolt. I play very few events that would actually qualify me for a Pro Tour these days, so I queue for one every year or so. You know, just randomly through like a RPDQ or whatever. Alright, so they're going to draw a card. It's fine. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. Yeah, we have a backup plan for finality, so it's not the end of the world, you know? Ooh, that's pretty good too. Okay. Let me just slam with our siege gangs and play Phoenix. Thanks, A. Appreciate that. I'm more than fine killing a Lana or Elf with a Goblin. If I have to. And Pro Tours are great. The system involved with qualifying for the Pro Tour is not great, but the Pro Tours themselves are great. I do wish I was playing tomorrow at the Pro Tour, you know? I think I O2 dropped my RPTQ for this Pro Tour. Me, Nicole, and John went up to Boston area to play the RPTQ. They came to hang out and watch. We got there at 11, and by 1:30 I called Nicole, and I'm like, all right, we're going home. Just solid O2. Pretty fun. But we had a great time. We went to like Mohegan Sun and stuff, but Pro Tour starts tomorrow morning. Now we're even further insulated against finality, so that's pretty cool. All right, they're gonna buy back. Ooh, they have Contempt. Ugh. That's pretty lame. All right, that sucks. Would Squee and the Sideboard be good in these matchups? No. I mean, a random 2-1 is not going to do much. Overgrown Tomb into the hand. It's always Memorial to Folly, so we're definitely, I would say we're about at parity. Maybe we're like a hair behind. But, you know, with one draw step, things get a lot better. That Phoenix made things look good. Contempt obviously was the perfect answer to it, but, you know, we have a lot of big draws here. There are no Ritual of Soot. I don't think that card is very good in this deck. We have a lot of, we also are playing a lot of creatures. That's not a card I'm super interested in. Find Broker returns a permanent, correct. Yeah, Dan, I tried that. Dan, everyone's out of Dan in chat. Dan just my former teammate and good friend. Dan's saying we could try to splash finality in this deck. I tried that and I laid it out and it just didn't really look great. The mana didn't seem great. It just didn't seem awesome. I sketched it out and just like never really finished it. I might have just deleted it. Yeah, I just deleted it. But it's definitely an option. The mana will get better for that, obviously with the next set, you know. But it's an idea. It's definitely an idea. Just splash finality and maybe big Vraska. Memorial back. Midnight Reaper. Yeah, that's good. Hello. How do you do? Hopefully their last card is not another Vraska's Contempt. They're getting pretty good value here. Yeah. LeBrontodon. Interesting. Now they are out of cards and just saying go. I should have end-step killed this probably, but I clicked too fast. Alright. Lava Coil. Nice. That feels nice. Okay, so now we can just kill this with no downside and exile it, which is cool. That feels good. Play bad, get rewarded. That was weird. Okay, back to it. Alright, we back? Everyone back? Everyone see us? Are we good? Now I have to edit this YouTube video back together? Ugh. Life's so hard. Still grinding. Barnesy, spin that wheel. Yeah, the offline screen needs to be fixed, I know. No, the recording stops if it cuts off the thing. Get back Jade Light Ranger. Yeah, we are kind of losing the grind here. I think we're gonna sack a Siege Gang and kill this in response to a trigger. Which kind of sucks, but they reveal Branch Walker. I mean, this Wild Growth Walker is just these Llanowar Elves have been the big thing here. Yeah, Angrath would be dope. We just draw an Angrath, please. Angrath the Metal. Maybe our attack was aggressive. Another Phoenix, alright. I mean, we're certainly falling a little behind. We have Phoenix here, though. Phoenixes are pretty good. Want to buy Angrath. If you're tuning in, welcome back. Sorry about the little connection problems there. I really have no idea what happened. My internet was still on. Twitch was still on. I really don't know what happened. But we're back. Welcome. Playing some Standard. And we got some Phoenixes hanging out. We can't really draw an Angrath. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Jeez. This Plaguecrafter's not looking good. Want to sell. Cinder Barrens. Just block with a Phoenix, I guess. They could have a Chupacabra they've drawn. That would be annoying, but... yeah, what are we going to do? Bluffing. Bluffing the Chupskis. Spell. Mountain. Want to buy. Spell. Thankfully, Phoenix is real good. I will block again. Spell. Plague. These damn Plaguecrafters are unreal. I guess we could just like play both Plaguecrafters and you just trade off for land. We could just like, kill this thing, trade off for land. Or else has 2/3/2s, but that just isn't even good. I'm gonna play a Plaguecrafter and just sacrifice this Phoenix. Suppose if they have Finality, this sucks, but Finality is really good anyway because they have Chupacabra. So. Like, if they cast Fine for Chupacabra Jade Light, you probably are in trouble anyway, so... probably just can't beat Finality, so... alright. I mean, now they're on 2-turn clock, right? We love these Plaguecrafters. Alright. Ah, that's so lame. Brick, please. God damn it. Spell. No. Oh, I should have played the Plaguecrafter. Maybe I could have got an attack in. Eh, whatever. We're taking 9 here. Shooting Face also kind of works. I'm just taking this. I mean, this is lethal, theoretically. Oh, that's a good draw. Are you 58 seconds? Alright, we're playing it. Oh, that's stupid. They have a Bronzodon in play, so they're going to die anyway. Dusk, Legion, Zealot. Should not have played the land. Bad play, Jim. I mean, ideally they're dead here. Alright, well. We're at a healthy 1. And they're dead on board. And we have 43 seconds left. Bye, B-Myths. We won despite the internet problems and everything else. We win. We're awesome. Cool. 3-0. That's dope. This deck is great. Alright. So, reminder to everyone, CoolStuffInc.com. Obviously your #1 spot to buy stuff. But remember, Pro Tour Predictions article is up right now. Check it out. My predictions for Pro Tour article. That's a nice planes, right? Pro Tour Predictions article. Check it out. Doing a giveaway later in the stream. Might even do two giveaways today. We'll see. Let's get back in the match here. Let's go. Playing some Standard. We're playing, this is a deck that I brewed up. We're playing this deck first. Then we're going to play some of the decks I talked about in the article. The White Weenie deck. And we're also going to play the Naya Ramp deck as well. So, my prediction article has been a staple. It's been a tradition for the last 6 Pro Tours. I've done pretty well on them. I had one Pro Tour where I did not do very well. But that was also the Pro Tour where I called Goblin Chainwhirler as like the most important card in the format, like week 2 or whatever. So it's a wash. I'll take it. We beat a trophy leader? Sweet. You both flooded a little bit in the mid game there, but I'll take it. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you follow on there. Also, hop on and give me a follow on Twitter at JimDavisMTG. Only over 10,000 followers for the year. We're about to hit 9,000, so we're almost there. All right, give me a follow at JimDavisMTG. Fun stuff like this. This is me, Nicole, and my stepson John. I am King Dice. John is Cuphead, and Nicole is Baroness von Bonbon from the game Cuphead. Pretty fun, right? You got that. Some little memes.
Sugar.
It's a fun one, right? Pretty good. It's a YouTube video. Check out my YouTube too. That's pretty funny. I like that. Good Photoshop, Sonic. Good Photoshop. I like it. Gas Lava Coil. Wreck the stream. Alright. Match number 4. Keep. Solid 3-0. Going for the trophy. This would be our second trophy with this deck. This deck is good, actually. I'm actually pretty impressed with this deck. Sonic, appreciate that. Blood Crypt would be a significant improvement over Cinder Barrens. Obviously. I know, it's top quality content you come here for. Glacial Fortress. I got a feeling these Dusk Legion Zealots are going to do some work. Just throwing that out there. Angrath Metal. Use your metal face, Angrath. Alright. Slight problem here of having all swamps and no red sources, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll destroy a mountain. How many takes is this deck? I'm not sure. Yeah. There are obviously a lot of mountains in the deck. This is just unlucky, but... Blood Crypt, where art thou? Plaguecrafter. Alright. let's see what we're going to do here. This is their card draw turn. I think I like just playing Angrath here. They counter it, they counter it. If they don't draw cards. We have Plaguecrafter for Teferi, which is nice. I'm just going to play Angrath. We'll obviously just draw some mountains eventually and cast these two. So they counter this. It's whatever. And if they don't have a counter spell, it's insane for us. So. Alright, that's fun. It's obviously a chance they just like don't have a counter spell there. So. Unreal. Unreal. How about a swamp? Swamp thing. Alright. So, I mean, they played Teferi this turn. We get to kill it. We could even cast Phoenix if we draw a mountain, which is kind of cool. Alright. This could obviously be worse. I mean, if they untap and they have a counterspell also, it's pretty bad, but we'll pre-combat our Plaguecrafter to see if we need to attack Teferi or not. Sweet. Alright, that's good for us. So first things first, Plaguecrafter. If it was Cinder Barrens off the top, yeah, that would be pretty funny. Alright, we did it. So we'll sack a Zealot. Want to keep the Plaguecrafter in play. Sweet. So now we slam. And now I think we're actually not going to cast the Phoenix into their counterspell. In fact, I might have actually wanted to sack the Plaguecrafter. And I could have just gotten it back with Memorial to Folly. Like, they don't ever... I guess they would have countered this, right? Probably. Let's just have another Teferi. Maybe not. They probably would have countered that. All right, let's play the Phoenix. We have a Memorial anyway. Yeah, whatever. All right, so cool. All right, so obviously not gonna get settled here. We're gonna attack with some number of things. Probably gonna leave back the Phoenix, and I don't mind smashing with everything else. Getting 4 lands out of our deck is not really bad. We have Siege Gang Commander. We'll still have Phoenix in play. We have a Memorial to Folly ready to roll. Chromium? Like, I suppose Chromium would be annoying. Alright, we're going to attack with... Can we leave back 1-1? This is for 5 and do 5 next turn. Yeah, I kind of like this. Moment of Craving. Alright. That's kind of a tilt. Perhaps our attack was bad. I don't even want to cast Siege Gang because we can't even sack a token. I'm just going to say go. We can always Memorial back Plaguecrafter if we have to, if they play Teferi or something. What's up, Rapunzel? That list was from online. I can't take credit for that list. They have Contempt? No. Insight? Sure. Field of Ruin. That's a little annoying because we can't tap down low for a Memorial to Folly. You might just honestly firing it off. Okay, maybe we just fire off the Memorial. I guess we're actually never going to have... We want to cast Siege Gang next turn, and then we expose Memorial if we don't draw land. Could just get back Plaguecrafter. Set up for a future Teferi or Chromium. I mean, the problem is like we're again like don't want to walk into settle next turn, but we don't really have a good attack otherwise. All right, I'm gonna do this. Try and not get fielded. I imagine Esper will be playing settle, and I don't really know. I mean, they have planes in their deck, so. Ugh, that's gross. I have 5 cards in hand. I don't think you have a choice anymore. I'm just going to attack. I'm going to leave back 1 goblin. Yeah, they obviously have settle. We just didn't really have a good attack otherwise, honestly. Like, attacking for 2 is just not okay. We have Banefire? No. We have tons of great anti-control cards in the sideboard, though. Alright. They have a counterspell, too. Alright. I mean, our hand was pretty awkward, unfortunately. You know, we didn't have our double red for a while, and we fell behind a turn or two, and allowed them a time to cast the draw spell and flash it back and stuff. So we're probably going to lose this game 1 here. Typically, control is good against mid-range decks in game 1. Rapunzel, I'm not sure. Honestly. Goblin Instigator, no. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, we're just dead. Elderborn gets back to Fairy even if we kill it. So, the problem is that if we kill Teferi with Plaguecrafter, they just get it back next turn. I guess they won't get back Siege Gang in that scenario. Alright, whatever. We'll just play stuff. And if we don't kill, but if we try and wait, then they just get back Siege Gang Commander. Alright, yeah, whatever. Let's go to the next game. I'm just wasting our time here. Okay. So we got lots of cards to bring in. Bring in our Duresses and our Trackers, our Daredevils, our Contempts. And we're going to cut the Chupacabras, the Lava Coils, the Moment of Cravings, and some number of Plaguecrafters. I like this. I like how Daredevil can also double as a removal spell, probably for whatever creature they might bring in. So I like all this. So obviously our deck looks a lot better post board. You know, we're not stuck with all these lava coils and stuff, so it's okay. Excuse me. Do 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 do. Whenever I use like the Mario music as my intro music for the stream, it's always stuck in my head all stream. Do 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 do. What do you think, Burnsy? Oh, lazy Burnsy. Oh, no, he's awake. He's awake. Get that Temple Garden, Burnsy. You do it. That's right. You're a good gerbil. Well done. Everyone loves you, Burnsy. You're the most famous gerbil in the whole world. Alright, let's go. That's fine. Ritual of Soot for the sideboard. I think Golden Demise is better. It's possible Ritual is better. We're just playing a lot of creatures ourselves, you know? Alright, let's try some spells. Or Bloodfast. I like Bloodfast. Search for Azcanta. Midnight Reaper. That's the card I wanted to draw, actually. I thought that in my head. I thought, man, let's draw a 3-drop. How about Midnight Reaper? Perfect. Right. Like, we're playing Instigator and the 1-1, and we're just playing a lot of creatures. Siege Gang Commander. So I don't think Ritual of Soot's great. I think that once we cast Siege Gang, we'll also have City's Blessing for the other card. So that's pretty sweet. It's a one-sided one. Well, Golden Demise, like I just said, if you play Siege Gang, then you probably have City's Blessing for Golden Demise. So Golden Demise, also it's easier to craft a Golden Demise if you just don't play creatures on turn 2 and 3. Your opponent's going to know what's up. Whereas on turn 3, it's much easier. It's also just faster against like the hyper fast decks. Do we slam here? I don't think so. We have the board. I'll slam next turn, their card draw turn. Moment of Craving on the Reaper. That's fine. Draw a card. Nice. That's pretty nice, actually. No, I haven't played Rainbow Lich. That's Ollie's deck. I wouldn't take that from him, you know? That's pretty sweet. Alright. Obviously, Duress and Direfleet Daredevil look a little bit better than Lava Coil in this matchup. Alright, their hand is Double Insight, Counterspell, Cast Down. Alright, so we'll take the Counterspell and just resolve our Phoenix. We are a mana off, flashing back Insight, but it's okay. We're getting close to search, which is annoying, but obviously our Daredevil can help that a little bit. Oh, we can flash back next turn. I'm bad at math. So one Insight is gone. They've been a Fortress, and they have 6 cards in the graveyard. So our Daredevil is going to look pretty good. Well, I guess they can just flash it back in response. That's kind of annoying, but... So let's actually open on that. So it plays around Settle. Wow, that's aggressive. Okay. So they binned a Detection Tower. Sure. So their hand is Watery Grave, Cast Down, Chemister's Insight. And they're about to flip their search for Azcanta. So we're in like a medium spot here. It's not great, it's not awful. Could be better for sure, but... Flip search, they kept the card on top. That scares me. That definitely scares me. Yeah. That's probably bad. So they have a double kill spell. Field of Ruin in his deck? Mana's not good enough, I don't think. Ugh. That is gross. They just drew Ritual of Soot. That was their top card. That's so gross. Alright. Now we're probably dead. Let's draw a Direfully Daredevil. Plays too, I guess. Siege Gang also would have been nice there. Any big thing is there. Angrath's nice there. Now they have Ascanta to try and find a Vraska's Contempt. This matchup seems kind of hard, honestly. Control decks are typically good against mid-range decks regardless. I think we're actually fine against Jeskai. But against the Contempt-based control deck, a lot of our good cards don't seem great. That's not bad. I actually like that. Alright, this isn't that bad. Alright, don't find Contempt. It's as simple as that. They're choosing to draw 2 rather than search for a specific answer. That feels wrong to me. Unless they already have Contempt and we're just going to lose, which would suck, but... Alright, well, we don't really have much choice. We were attacking. We're at the mercy of whatever they have. They have Settle, they have Contempt. Looks like a Settle. They have near infinite cards. We can't even flashback an Insight because they can just flash it back in response. Alright, we're casting Phoenix again. Pray. Just have it all. Yeah, that match seems tough. Why not Daredevil their counterspell pre-combat? Because the Daredevil, you have to cast the card immediately. It's not until end of turn. Oh, it is until end of turn. Oh. Well, I'm dumb. I'm stupid. Okay. I don't know how the card worked. Yeah, that's definitely a good play. Ooh. Well, they've already cast 3 counterspells. If this resolves, this game could definitely be won. Yeah, so I just misunderstood how the card worked. I thought it was like Abbot of Carol Keep. No, actually, that wasn't like that either. I don't know what I was thinking of. Is Syncopate? They have more mana than us? That's a huge tilt. We have so many lands in play. For 9? Ugh. Gross. Well, if they have Contempt, they have Contempt. Whatever. We can't do anything about it, so... And that Bloodfast was it. I thought we had it. I thought we actually had a chance to win the game. I mean, like, we do have draws that win the game still. Like, there are 3. We're still at 21. They've used most of their sabotages. That's not one of them. We have 4 Siege Gang in our deck. I mean, Direfully would have been a great draw that turn. Phoenix is a great draw. Angrath is a great draw. Yeah, Siege Gang just straight up wins the game. They whiffed? The old Whiffsky? Ew. They've cast 3 Sabotage and a Syncopate. Alright, that's fine. That's a card. Sid! New sub. Sid, what's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Everyone welcome our brand new sub. Show some love, alright? Essence Scatter is possible. I mean, and obviously we can't play or anything. I'm just saying that there's a chance to win. They could obviously have Essence Scatter. They could have whatever. Really was feeling that Bloodfest. Really feeling it. Femoral! Our new sub. Femoral, what's up? What's your name? Where you from? You've subbed before, right? The name sounds familiar. Dusk lead. I mean, this is actually a very good draw. This is a very solid threat, given the current state of the game. It's a 3-turn clock that draws me a card. Let's start there. Also not bad. We have Memorial. We're one short of Duress plus get back Phoenix. I mean, Daredevil doesn't really do anything. Midnight Reaper's not bad. We can get that back. What's Duress? Kind of want to wait till next turn to Duress, but I like the idea of getting Reaper back. It's good against everything but Settle. Oh my god. Hold on one second, folks. Sorry. Just want to make sure it wasn't John's school. Sorry, everyone. All right, we're dead. Yeah, it's a little too much. They're actually at 7 life, not whatever. If we had Banefire in our deck, sure, but we actually just don't have any outs here. This is fine. I'm not sitting here for the next 10 minutes trying to win that game. All right, so we're 3-1. That match seems hard. Again, I think that Jeskai is the more popular control deck, and we seem better there, but the Contempts are... Their Contempts are like a little too good against us, I think. Because the thing is that Midnight Reaper and Phoenix are so good against actual removal spells, so is what it is. Banefire, I could see putting like 1 Banefire on the board, maybe 1 or 2. Dire Fleet's much better against the Drake deck, but I could see cutting a Dire Fleet. All right, we got James from Michigan, new sub. Playing Ixalan, favorite card is Omniscience, favorite deck is Hollow One, puppy named Karn. Sweet. What's up, James? I know, I'm very unprofessional. Well, the thing is, they just gain 1,000,000 life. They just gain life off the creature in play. They're also going to activate Escanta and Scry, so like the game's just over. All right, so that's not a good matchup. That's fine. Keeps keys. Turn 1 Cinder Barrens. Well, they killed the Zealot that's already in play, and then we don't have enough mana to kill everything, you know? Nice Moment of Craving, Jim. Thanks. Thanks. I got a Craven. Steamkin, run away. Alright, obviously drawing 2 ends in a row is not ideal, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Contempt into Siege Gang feels pretty good. Obviously not so great against a Chain Whirler, but we'll see what we can do about that. Pretty healthy life total here. Oh, man, stop drawing. I'm gonna kill this right now so they can't get mana off of it. Let's draw a spell, please. Man. Running away. This sucks. So we basically just have to cast Siege Gang, and they probably just have Chain Whirler, and we just can't do anything about it. But we can't. We just run 5 lands in a row, so or 4 lands, or whatever in a row. We can't afford to just not play anything. So we could have taken the damage of the Lava Runner, maybe. Okay. Strike. They have Chain Whirler too. It's so sick. All right. I mean, okay. Good start. Not a good finish. You know what? You know what? I'll take the 4. You got me. Alright, so that didn't pan out very well, obviously. But what are you going to do? Alright, we're going to board in our Golden Demises, I think. Maybe we just want spot removal. Contempt. Cravings. Daredevils. Gotta cut these Instigator. Yeah, Instigators gotta cut. We gotta leave some of our creatures in. Midnight Reaper can probably go. Yeah, you want these Golden Demises too. It's obviously a little awkward, but I think we can cut some of these Plaguecrafters. These don't seem great. Cut the Bloodfast. Like, flipping Bloodfast actually seems like gas. So it's a wizard? Is it a wizard? No. I think this is fine. I almost don't hate like a Duress or two, honestly. Take a burn spell or a frenzy. Like, Plaguecrafter seems pretty bad. Bloodfast is... Yeah, let's cut the blood. Let's bring 2 Duresses. I kind of like that, actually. So we've weakened our vulnerability to Chain Whirler. We have so many good removal spells and Phoenixes. We should be fine here. I'm not too worried about this. We have 1 million removal spells. Link to the article, www.coolstuffinc.com. Yeah, keep. Let's just draw some spells and not 5 lands in a row. Alright. Dusk, Legion, Zealot. Do your thing, friend. Treasure map. Should have cast the Duress. Okay. We're casting Phoenix next turn, so I'm casting Duress this turn. They have 2 Frenzies. Figures. Alright. Annoying, but okay. Chain Whirler's also a little annoying, because they have 2 of them, but it's okay. This is fine. They're not much slower this time. They don't really have an answer to our Phoenix. Well, obviously, I think I'll be right on all my predictions, or I wouldn't have made them, but I've been averaging like 3 or 4 correct per per article on my predictions articles usually. All right, just don't draw like a way to kill this and Firebrand it. They bottom. Frenzy's good. We have a clock though, so we're not like terrified of Frenzy. Second Chain Whirler, cool. So I like this turn a lot. Let me just double coil here. And we'll basically just see how good their Frenzy is. They still have Firebrand, which is annoying, so like any burn spell can 2-for-1 and kill the Phoenix. We also have Angrath, so we also have this Memorial too. Alright. Frenzy down, Firebrand not around. Siege Gang Commander. That's more tempting than Angrath is. They've already cast 2 Chain Whirlers also, so we're not likely to see a third off the top of their deck.
Hey Flash, wanna hear a joke?
Off the top. Lucky. That's unreal. Alright. Okay, that's like 3 perfects in a row off of the top of the Frenzy there. Morning, Chris. Could be in a little more trouble now. Contempt. We're just going to get Angrath going. Lava Coil is a big tilt. We obviously have Angrath for, Memorial for Siege Gang. It's not the end of the world. We have Angrath killing them in a few turns. We have Contempt if they play a Phoenix. We're still like a pretty good favorite this game, I think. But annoying. Annoying. Speak of a devil. They just never hit 2 lands in a row? Just like never? This is insane. Like, that's like 7 spells in a row. Unreal. Unreal. All right. I mean, they're at 8. We're probably just dead now. I mean, I don't think we have too many outs at this point. That was a pretty insane 2 turns there. Someone asked me earlier in the stream if I ever get tilted playing Magic. Opponent says, I hope it's not a bad time to say this, but I'm a big fan of your deck and content. That's funny. That's hilarious. I mean, I don't think we have any outs. Like, our opponent has played about an average of 7 or 8 spells a turn for the last 2 turns. Oh, they finally bricked. Oh, now they brick. Okay, cool. I mean, no, doesn't even work either. All right, we're just dead. All right. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That was a tough match. That was definitely a tough match. So we go 3-2. Deck feels great. I think we could maybe afford to cut a Siege Gang. I do like Bloodfast in the deck a lot. Maybe play a second main deck Bloodfast. That would definitely improve those control matchups. And the backside of Bloodfast is really good in this deck. We steal stuff with Angrath. We sack our Phoenixes. We gain life back. Deck seems sweet. I like it a lot. I think we can shave a Daredevil for a Banefire. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with this deck. I mean, all the matches that we won when we were 3-0 felt really good. We lost a tough one to Control, and then that last match, I mean, both those games were pretty silly. So, I don't think that War Boss is necessary. I don't think it when you board in Legion War Boss, your goal boarding it in is to have it be a juke. So you're boarding it in when you think your opponent's not going to have removal. But our deck's just full of creatures, so they're going to have removal anyway. It wouldn't be bad, but it wouldn't be as good as other options, I don't think. So, Joe, if you want deck tech, fire in right now, because we're going to start for next league soon. So you want to get in before the league starts, all right? So, that's to do it for this league. We have many more leagues to go. Of course, check out the article on CoolStuffInc.com. We're going to do a giveaway during the next league. That's cool. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Up next, we have this white wingy deck that 8-0'd the Mox. And then we have Naya Ramp that 5-0'd a league. So 2 pretty fun decks coming up. They're both featured in my article. And yeah, otherwise, that's it for the YouTube video. So YouTube will see you guys soon. The stream will continue, but YouTube will not. YouTube, make sure you follow the channel, right? Be real out there.